In 1962, I had immigrated to America and the next year obtained a position as a secretary at CBS Television City in Hollywood. Later, I learnt that Judy would be doing her television series there, and it was bizarre to think we would both be working in the same building. This building. This is a photograph of George Schlatter, the producer, with Judy, taken by Eleanor Lyon. Now, Eleanor was one of a group of devoted teenagers who used to wait outside the artist's entrance for Judy to arrive for a rehearsal or a show and remained there until she left, sometimes after 1 p.m. Is Judy outside her trailer? This is a group where Ellie is outside the artist's entrance and she's explaining to a group of us just what it was like to see Judy come in and talk to him and the fun it was. She got to know all of them well and she called them her gang, and they went on to acquire the name of Bench Wenches and Dudes. And here she's telling the story. One of the rehearsals. The group managed to keep in touch through the years and later made contact with George Sunga, who had been the CBS's production supervisors for the television series. And here is a group taken at a recent function. Steve Sanders wrote a book called Rainbow's End, investigating the events which had led to the series being cancelled after a year. This book was a great revelation to me and others. I had worked there during those times and knew that something unpleasant was afoot, but there was nothing that I could do about it. Consequently, I was delighted to meet Steve at Jan Glazier's Judy in Hollywood function in 2010. One of our outings was to view Studio 43, where the series had been taped. And here is George Sunga and Ellie and Steve Sanders and I reminiscing before we entered CBS. And it gave chills up and down my spine when I went into that studio. There's a group of us listening. At that time, I had my flip camera with me, and so I recorded everything that George said about the technical aspects of the series and the fun that went on. And I later transcribed it, and George gave me permission to include it in my book, Always for Judy, Witness to the Joy and Genius of Judy Garland. This is George and Ellie. And this is Steve Sanders and George Sunga. Unfortunately, Steve left us in February 2013, and he is sorely missed. We had become very good friends in these few years, and he encouraged me to finish my book on Judy. At 2013, Jan Glazier organised another function, and this time George Schlatter was persuaded to come, and he told us beautiful, funny stories about working with Judy. Here he is giving the talk. It was a great occasion. And I want to thank Jane Glazier for organising these functions. And here she is with Sharon Stewart and Joey Luft, Judy Garland's son. Thank you.